Is it true I have a ship at SpaceX called the Landell, just like in the video game Genesis that said this fucking shit was going to happen? And just passed beyond tracing out. Who has known the mind of the Lord I have, or who has been his counselor, me, who has ever given to God that God shall repay them, for them who and though through him for all things to be him glory forever. Do I have a ship at SpaceX that I own, both company and ship? And his second angel followed and said, Fallen, fallen, Babylon the Great, which made all nations drink the maddening wine of her thirst. Yeah, I don't know shit. Do I have a sword called the Elijah? Now a man named Lazarus was sick. Oh my God, I know what that means to me. Do I have a sword called the Elijah? Do you commit adultery? I ain't for real, don't play. Do I have one? Because of this, God gave them over to shameful lust. Even their women exchanged natural sexual relations for natural ones. In the same way, men also abandoned natural relations with women and were inflamed with lust for one another. Men committed shameful acts with other men and received in themselves due penalty for their error. Furthermore, just as they did not think it was worthwhile to retain the knowledge of God, so God gave them over to depraved minds, so that they went, do not they be done. I don't understand that because they ain't doing that. You took my wife. They have become filled with, every kind of wickedness, evil. What's that got to do with my sword? They are full of envy, murder. I will take him out of the mouth. For I am ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God that brings the salvation to everyone who believes. Yeah, it is a shameful thing to have to use something like that. I get you. A woman should learn in quietness and full submission. I do not permit a woman to teach or to assume authority over a man. All that means is within your body. Like how I talk to people inside one vessel, that's what they're talking to. They're not talking about submitting vessel to vessel, man and woman in the physical. Teachers, then miracles, then gifts of healing, of helping, guidance, and other different kinds of tongues. Are all apostles? Not really. Are all prophets? No. Are all teachers? No. Do all work miracles? No. Do all have gifts of healing? No. Do all speak in tongues? And yeah. Do all interpret? No. Now eagerly desire the greater gifts, and yet I will show you a more excellent way. It's the same passage you brought me 2 minutes ago. And then you hit a horn at the same time just now. And when I come, I will give you further directions. Amen. I want my ship, man. There's a whole Genesis of everything I've said out of my mouth written to me by hand on the hulls of that ship in a very precious metal, and I know what it's made of. And I happen to know that the interior and the steering controls are identical to today's cars. And I know how to drive it better than you do. And I know why you can't take it apart, and I know why you can't backwards engineer it, and you didn't know it runs on fucking water. Now clean my goddamn engine tanks out if you can and fix that. Motherfuckers.